All right, welcome everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to go by. We're here to bring you another exciting night of VDC Valorant. This and tonight will be again going right back to the Apprentice division in a matchup between the Party Animals and Light Garden. Joining me, I'm Striker, and joining me tonight is Jam.
Hello, hello.
Pretty exciting matchup. Both these teams are 10 and 12, currently on the outside looking in, but a 2-0 from either team would, I believe, put them into that coveted 6th position in the playoffs. A 1-1 would create some three-way chaos, with 3 teams being 11 and 13.
Yeah, absolutely. And by then, you'd have to look at round win percentage because Party Animals right now are at a 48.92% round win percentage, Light Garden at 48.29, Mafia at 6th seed are 50.81, and Double Taps at 5th seed is 50 and 48, 50.44%. So if either Party Animals or Light Garden here can pull off a 2% increase in the round win percentage, they take either 5th or 6th seed.
Yep, a lot to play for here, Party Animals, a bit of a slow start season, but they have been kind of rounding into form, and a bit of an up and down tale for LG as they look to regain their form from last season, which saw them make a pretty deep run through the playoffs, all the way to the grand finals. They did come up just short. They still do have that dynamic duo, though, of the retired God and Brimmy with the Hemi.
I really do think that LG are really shaping up to become a playoff contender. Like, even though they are number 8 in standings right now, I mean, they just came back from a 1-1 against TT, or 5th, and a 1-1 against Hightside, who are 3rd. So, I mean, yeah, before that, they went 0-2 against Mafia and 0-2 against Project Nova, but 2-0, this seems like LG are gonna 2-0 here.
Yeah, it could be interesting. It should be a very tightly contested matchup. Do you have any players that you're keeping your eye on tonight?
I understand that LG today have moved, stepping in for Eon. From what I've seen him do in combines and the few times he's subbed, I believe, he's a really good aimer.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty good aimer. Omen is Omen's short air, but with that, we'll begin heading over to map bans. Just see what these teams want to play. Breeze, has begun to appear. Will we see it? Will we see it again?
Probably not. I mean, it's only been played twice so far by
Yeah.
Mafia. Yeah.
That's been, a near infinite percent increase over the first half of the season.
First ban coming in bind.
Makes a certain amount of sense potentially. Not a classic Breach map, so the self-proclaimed Sun God probably doesn't want it.
LG are also 0-2 on bind, so I mean, I'm pretty sure it's one of their lower win percentage maps.
Yeah, I think PA did have a reasonably strong. Did win a map recently on bind, so maybe just get it out of your way. Don't want to play it.
What do you think PA banned here? Typical Breeze or?
Might be split. I think they might play chicken and try to force the other person to ban it with their second pick.
LG are good at split. They're currently 3-1.
3-1 on split, and I think the last time that the PA played split, it did not go particularly well for them. So they may look to get that strength, to avoid that strength into weakness map setup.
Yeah, they're 1-2 right now in split. It's not too particularly good of a map for them.
And especially maybe it's a map not in the pool, so if you're not actively practicing, you're not going to encounter it outside of maybe unrated if you're stacking unrated together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or, there's that Breeze ban.
Yep.
That feels like maybe they don't know what map they want to ban, and they just gone for it. We know we don't want to ban Breeze. They're just kind of buying themselves that extra time to think of that other map they want to take out of rotation.
True. Now that Breeze is out of the game, I guess LG ban Sunset here?
Maybe.
Maybe. Right now they're boasting
A bad
sort of-
breach map is what they'll ban.
I wouldn't say Sunset's necessarily a bad breach map.
And that's why I think Sunset might stay in, because I feel like
Yeah.
Breach is pretty good there. It's a good Cypher map, and two of their, their kind of their core players are pretty good on those two agents.
I think we could really see an Icebox ban from LG. It's not a breach map.
I could definitely see Icebox. That's kind of, you gotta play KO Gecko there.
Absolutely. And I believe they've had some role issues on Icebox. I mean, I think we've seen LG swap up. There we go.
There
Icebox.
it is.
Yeah.
Icebox ban makes, it's a weird role. So if you don't, some of these maps can just like, you think you're good on every other map, and just like you look at the map and you go, the roles just don't work here, guys. We gotta figure something else out.
Next ban for PA.
A lot on the table here potentially. Honestly, oops, split. There it is.
There we go.
Makes sense. Kind of going away from weaknesses. Immediately into the Lotus pick.
That was quick.
Very quick.
And for LG, there's Ascent and what is it? Sunset.
Sunset.
Ascent.
Yeah.
Ascent.
LG will start defenders there. An interesting pick. Lotus is normally considered an attacker-sided map, but maybe they got something cooked up.
I guess they think they can get as many rounds as they can on defense before they start steamrolling on attack.
Yeah. This could be a risky gamble, though. If you give up too many, you give yourself such little margin for error on the normally considered stronger side.
Yeah, a few lucky rounds and the other team are just going to take it.
I feel like Party Animals should pick defense here. Ascent has really rounded into a pretty defender-sided map the more it's developed.
Absolutely. That meta comp with... Oh, they pick attack.
Well, what do I know?
I mean, if most teams right now, they're playing meta Ascent, so that's Omen, KJ, KO, Sova, Jet. That's a really defensive-sided comp as well.
Yeah, but after the patch, Double Duelist is for sure on the rise.
You think we'll see a team pick ISO today?
I think we might. I don't know. It's tough. I'm not sure if either of these teams really has that true. Do they really have those true two duelists on the roster? Because that can be a bit of a luxury.
Right. I mean, I don't think it's really worth swapping out an ISO for a Jet with a map like Ascent. You need someone to entry.
I think Jet and Raze are still pretty secure in their roles as like these are the duelists who still get insight better than everybody else. The neon buffs, while nice, don't make them still that same class of dive duelist as Jet and Raze are. And
I think with agents like Neon and Yoru, you need like more structure and more support in terms of util for these agents, because you can't just blindly dive in the way you can with
can't
Raze
blindly dive in, or you almost play them as like it's tougher to play Neon now after the changes like that, but like maybe like pre-patch Neon, they had nerf. Pre-buff Neon when she had the 2 stuns, you could play as like a quasi-initiator, kind of like Yoru, which you have seen played as a quasi-initiator before.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see. Lotus, though, kind of a little more open on what you can pick here. It's that you see both Cypher and KJ getting picked here as Sentinels. Neon was picked here, even prior to the buff, so you might see Neon here again, but Raze has been pretty dominant as well. Blast packing all the way on to C.
I think we should really look at how PA play their double controller comp on Lotus. They don't play double duelist or double initiator, they play double controller with Clove and Omen.
That's true. I mean, is Clove not just a duelist, though?
Guy on site, res on site, get to.
you know, has a self heal that makes him go faster. Has a damaging ability that they kind of have to throw, kind of nade like. Smokes last shorter than every other controller. You know, it's like an old jet smoke. It's only like 2 seconds more than an old beta jet
Jet
smoke,
smoke,
and those
yeah.
were like 11 seconds. So like it's fine. You know, it's only like 13 and a half, I think, on a clove smoke.
And then LG, they're playing a pretty similar to meta Lotus comp. They're playing Raze, Cypher, Omen, Breach, Fade. I mean,
Yeah.
instead of the KJ, you have Cypher, which Brimmy is a really good Cypher.
Yeah, I think KJ's like overall potentially better, but those Omen, you can put some really nasty trips as a Cypher and be weird.
Absolutely. Let's see if Brimmy's gonna cook with these setups.
He normally does. Usually see how they can combat that. Both teams appear ready. We'll be going into our first agent select. Speculation soon to be over.
Retired on the Breach. What a surprise.
Moft on the Omen. I've never seen them. In fairness, I've never seen Moft not play Omen.
There we go. The double controller from PA.
Yep. Zon on that KJ. Imperial on the Breach. Yep, this is a very classic old school comp.
Yep.
With just the clove wrinkle, but still. Makes a ton of sense.
Blundering, hovering from Sky to ISO.
Ooh,
He
there's
unlocked Duelist.
Yin on that Neon. Neon instead of Raze.
It's definitely a new change. Yin used to play a lot of Raze.
Yeah, Raze, I still feel potentially the better duelist on this map for a solo duelist.
I guess he thinks he can outrun everyone.
Sure, I mean, they do have a lot of flashes. I guess, like, flashing through the Neon wall for some sight takes could be pretty brutal. Have to see how that plays out. And the Cypher from Brimmy.
No more Fade from... Well, Eon's not here today, so there will be no Fade. Blundering is on the Sky. No more hard recon.
Neither teams have a ton of information gathering here. They're gonna have to really fight for space if they want to have any certainty that they control it.
Yeah, they're gonna have to jump peek, contact, quite a lot.
Yep, that Cypher cam could be tremendously important here for the map control aspect.
Yeah.
Attacker set a map, I mean, the classic... I feel like A is somewhat the kind of classic place to go pistol around. So the mind games begin. Do you just keep doing that, or do you try to go somewhere else? Looks like they're going... Looks like they're setting up for that A take, but there he is.
Go, go,
That
go!
Breach done probably just waiting for him there.
Looks like Cage is gonna look up B, and the other four are gonna head A.
Yep,
Cypher.
and they could just be running into 2 stuns and a blind. This could be brutal right off the rip. And here we go. Yuto's immediately from there taking place. Omen TP. Blind stun. First move out from the end. He gets the second. Look, he did trade back though onto retired God. Running away from the boombox. Izzian gets away. Only 20 HP. The Sky has healed. They might be able to get that back up though. And now they're rotating away over to C. But Brimmy with the Hemi, #bang, is waiting there, looking to welcome them to his Rumble Dome. He does hear him. They're looking for the triple.
Cage kept below.
Cage pops. Gets one, but can't get another. Zahn immediately trades it back. 3 versus 3. Zahn health is though low on the Raze. Damage done to Imperial Geek on the Breach. 3 versus 3.
Can't use that yet.
Especially so to get space. Oh. But
I'm out of
he
here.
gets another one onto Thunder Buddy. Dashing on him, but what a shot from Imperial Geek. 2 versus 2.
Last player
Turning back and
standing.
forth. Zahn gets off. It's all
Scout destroyed.
Sky. 1 versus 2. Has the flash though.
Hawk out.
Needs to go along with it. Does not catch any though. Shoots everybody. Zahn gets their 3rd of the round. This is party animals.
That was a really good turnaround from PA. I mean, they went 2 for 1 in A. Last 2 players traded back 1, and then they fast rotated all the way to C.
Yeah, absolutely. Really important pick there onto the Cypher. Brimmy not letting him at least get one on that trade.
I do think that PA we're gonna learn here. They're gonna be cautious about that A push because that was an Omen one way, breach stun, Neon's
I'll get that
stun,
spooky ghost
Neon
boy.
slide. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, it's honestly they're lucky they only lost 2.
Trevor!
So coming out on, they are playing behind them. Sheriff brings out
Spike down. C.
Concussing!
out some away.
Clear it out!
Auburn is having to teach up in that. Well, so here, Gargot then with that Sheriff. One onto Jordan. Gets the second onto Skin. All retired God here. 1 bullet. Trying to get away, but Bobber gets their 3rd on the round. 4 versus 2. About to go down. Last 2 players.
One enemy
Sky's
remaining.
out. Everybody gets that 1 as well. It's all on Dema.
Spike planted.
1 versus 4. Might just wait for the spike to die here. Try to get an exit.
That was
The
really
lurk from Zahn.
The lurk from Zahn.
Coming. Trying to work the side, trying to make some magic. It's a classic. Swings into 2. Bobber gets their 4th of the round.
That was just a brawl in C main for the first 10 seconds. I mean, Retire gets the first pick and then they just get useless dumps.
Yeah, and the gun diff there really reigning supreme. Good idea though from LG, but not enough in the end. So LG will now have their first rifle round. There's a lot of light shields. It's
Careful.
Dangerous against this many Spectres with full armor, honestly.
PA concerned about another
Claw
push up
through them.
in C main.
Yeah, I mean, first 2 rounds they've encountered nothing but 2 aggressive pushes. Util's being dumped, but Nate comes in. Oh, does break 1 trip. They hit, but Bremy hears it. Flash comes in. Keeping on, there's blasting backing on. Bremy playing backside though, can't get 1. Does get 1 on the Thunder. Oh, taking a lot of decay damage. Swing the Wilson up, it's immediately traded back. We're trying to work together.
Watch out!
Catch 2.
I'm out of here.
Looking for, but yet still gets 1.
Spike down.
Gets
C.
2.
One enemy
Doesn't get
remaining.
out. Bobber gets 1 back. 1 versus 3. No HP. Tired God that up.
That was a really good pick. LG. And that clove decay from PA, well, you know, they didn't take site fully and then bomb. That was really useful. I mean, that brought Boone down to 1 HP. And
Yep,
Malika's just running up with the Spectre.
It's a great way to get Spectre when you have one running gun Spectre, but a great trade back there. Does keep him in it. They are going to kind of light by into this next one. They do have forcing Guardian, but they do have the Neon ult. Potentially the Dooku.
Go! Stock it!
Addressing here again, taking a lot of A control, but here they are once again going. C are the party animals. Spamming that initial box. Cypher and Sky rotating back over to potentially meet this. The big rotates are coming in. Neon traversing the map so
Shadows
quickly.
traveling.
3 players now over onto C. But
Shadows traveling.
now rotating away. Appears to be a bit of a fake. You know, the advantage of that double controller, extra smoke. But the jump peak does reveal 1 onto Imperial Geek. 1 way.
Cover going
might
out.
Be thrown. Will be thrown. Now they're heading to head B. But the retired God, both initiators, 4 flashes potentially there to stare down the attackers on B. Tamika potentially trying to work a lurk here, but the Omen is potentially waiting back to jump peeking. Round slowing down, 40 seconds. He's about 40 seconds left. Here comes the take, retired God, he's forced off. Here comes the Sky Clutch, let's catch up on Neon on move, but immediately ripped down. He also gets 1 on the lurk as well.
30
5.
seconds left.
God, looking at 1 back,
Spike
but
planted.
29 HP, so low. Remy pulsing out of that teammate, getting to get a bunch. Lurk still hasn't been dealt with. Remy getting flashed out, only 9 bullets. Flash comes in.
One enemy remaining.
Really gets another.
Flawless.
Retired God and Bobber will clean up the round. 3rd round out on the board for PAs. They win their first round of rifles.
That that round shows you the power of double controller. I mean, they smoked off upper, left C link, they smoked off breakable. I mean, even with those two, even with the double initiator comp from LG, they just can't break through those smokes.
Yeah, just a lot of smoke. Lets you fake early. Really had them running all the way out, and then just great initial shots though to get that sliding neon before the ult to wreak absolute havoc on them.
I think LG even read that it might be a B hit. I mean, Remy went all the way into C link, didn't even stay on site,
You know,
didn't even stay on C.
they had it read pretty well, but just not enough util to stop it. It felt like Cypher Trips do remain up this time, but just a sheriff.
Tripwire destroyed.
Go back. Ooh, first trip is broken. Moth trying to work their way up. Move around.
That's done.
Don holding that flank. It's an easy first pick. Now 2 away from their ult. Holding for more aggression. All the players, the more over on this B side. Some starting to rotate back to A though. That is where PA is going, but the gun diff might just be too much here. A lot of damage done. Splitcover cleans up retired as they duel through smoke.
Scatter.
There they go. Bobber TPing back over. Yin, kind of getting deep. Well, spamming away. Oh, Yin gets one on Malika. Jimmy also catches the crossfires.
Everyone hiding.
Zahn does collect one. 2 versus his rifle now in the hands of Yin. He can do a lot with it.
Last
Volley
player
off.
standing.
Imperial Geek gets one. Battle between these two coming up, and Imperial Geek will win it. 4 rounds on the board. Yeah.
The vision was there for a retake from LG. I mean, Yin's in drop, baiting for Brimmy. Brimmy's up top. Sheriff's down, you know, a player. And then it's a Vandal. It's free Vandal.
Yeah, no, they got those 2 first picks, but then really great stabilization there from the party animals to secure that, secure the anti-eco. Their money's starting to look pretty nice.
LG's is not looking nice.
They will need to win this. Both breach ults are available, and Malika does have that second chance at life. Gives them the ability to play really aggressively here. Once again, this A aggression is coming out, and Malika trying to be there to the one to hold it. Dangerous though against 3, even with this ult. Hold. Here comes the flash. Dash comes, does not flash. Swinging in, first kill. Gets a second.
Like I
Trade
never
back right
left.
now. Also away. You'll have 10 seconds to try to win the fight. Behind them, run away. Damage to the wall, but take some chip damage back for their own. Tripwire has been broken, and these mollies off.
Tagged.
Time will expire.
Spike
on
planted.
Ult. Into a 4 versus 3, but 2 really powerful post-plant ults. This is going to be really difficult for LG to retake. He's been brought out by the rim ult. Everybody working their way up. Gets one on Remy. Going back. Flashed off as well. 2 versus 4. This might just have to be a save. Save they shall. How interested will PA be in the hunt? Their money is pretty good. They don't seem that interested in the hunt right now.
I mean, Sky and Omen are pretty close to their ults on LG. I guess they don't want to feed them ult waves.
Yeah,
They don't really need the ult waves themselves. I mean,
No.
Bobber just used the Omen ult. Thunder is only 2 away. Just collect 2 orbs and you're fine.
yeah, they did use and lose the Clove ult, but they still have 2 of their most powerful ults, with the 3rd about to be collected.
I think LG are gonna have to start playing on site. I mean, that C site's really easy to take away from LG. Remy's been playing either Waterfall or back site, but never in like Bend or anything.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like the util combo now. The little trio U2 power is moving over to C. Has come in. It looks like we will be seeing another brawl here. C main around dirt.
Gotta go.
Does have this done immediately. I don't think he caught anything though. The nade is not going to do a lot either. Just a little bit of chip damage. Ooh, saw it, but missed the shot on the Gothic Guardian.
Are
Flash comes
LG
in,
want
but
to
the
crunch
one
in
way-
here?
They might be.
Or
Oh, good first pick there. 4 versus 5. Remy's still just holding this ratty little spot, holding this cross. They are now moving their way over to A, which is completely free. Bobber just holding, trying to catch him. But LG doesn't appear to be like they're going to try to really force the issue here, just rotating back. Spike, though, has made its way onto A site. Nothing really there to contest it. And they will still deal with this breach off potentially. But the Spike, not been planted, also getting kind of deep. Could find Yin here. Yin finds it. He gets that first kill with the Guardian.
Spike
That's now
down
Spike down.
A.
This is now a lot harder. Really good. And Thunder Buddy Battle, he now gets Spike.
I'm out of here.
Dog comes in.
Shocking.
Stun
Spike
comes in.
planted.
Stun himself. Could have been
I'm out of here.
But still, Sky picks up the kill with oh, but a shot from Thunder Buddy will collect the sliding.
Last player standing.
Move trades right back. Bobber in 1 versus 3. Flash. He gets up by the retired god with that Sheriff. Good eat. Number 65.
My ultimate is ready.
LG.
The spike is
Stabilize here.
defused.
Some rounds on the board.
That was a really good play by LG. I mean, they're
Trust me,
pushed it up C,
they'll
they
know
pushed
what
it up
hit
B.
them.
They could have opened the door, and if PA went any further going down C, they would have just crunched.
A really good adjustment that round to do that C take. How the cat and mouse begins. Where was this for? Will they do it again? Will they commit? It looks like they're still committed to the C, and it looks like the gamble might pay off. It appears LG once more headed back over to A for some A control here. Oh no. The DC, there will be no tech. 4 versus 5 this round. This is a tough one to win.
PA's gonna be just pushing down C, per usual.
Yep. For me, not much he can do there.
You should run.
The attacker killjoy ult. We'll give them C control. They're all on site. The 4 players will lose for a retake. Spike will get kind of shootable.
Spike planted.
Fire in the hole.
Both ult being invested. Ray's ult is kind of getting stuffed by this breach ult. Oh, but the Krogan gets that first. Another Remy trade back to the bomb.
Player
Don gets
standing.
fired. Don gets Remy. And it's just the AFK Omen.
No peeking.
Actually, they might know something's up here.
I don't think they do.
They might just be playing it safe. Haven't seen him once. Could be anywhere. Round will be big. Sixth round on the board. So we will be headed in towards a technic response.
And while we're in the defense,
Alright, and so we will head into a technical timeout.
I mean, that round was just unfortunate for LG. They didn't have enough players or util to just retake the site.
Yep. Was it? Yeah, not enough util, and they did like kind of even in the 4v5 they did invest that breach ult.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't act fast enough to, you know, capitalize off that breach ult. I mean, they had, what, 4 stunned in the front of site?
Yeah, but there's enough util to kind of hold them back. There was that raise ult that was popped around the same time. Maybe if that kind of delayed some of the space taking there as they kind of held each other at a standoff, but still kind of bold to pause. Still kind of bold to rip that ult though when you know you're down a person and you hadn't really gotten an initial pick. But appreciate the effort going for broke there on that round.
I really do think that LG have to go back to, you know, taking aggressive space. Like, look at that round 1. They triple stacked A, they opened one way, they dumped util, they got the first pick. And even though it didn't go for the way of LG, that was like a monumental play.
Yeah, I feel like I agree, and I think maybe they have to direct that over onto the C side. You know, they have at least won an A retake. I don't think they've won a C retake yet.
No. I mean, that one play where they had 3 stack on C and then 2 stack near the rotatable door. That's one of the rounds where they pretty much, that was one of their best performances.
Yeah, for sure. I think maybe they might have to go back to that trick. As seems like PA just feels very committed to pushing down that C and just really disrespecting that utility. They fear no cipher.
Yin's one off Neon ult here, but I guess he's not going to go for the C orb.
Yeah, it feels like it feels like they're over there on C, but yeah, it feels like A orb could be easily gotten, the way it's not been contested.
Yin's buying the Vandal here. I guess he's just gonna hold on site with Brimmy.
Yeah.
He's got ult for next round even if he dies.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, go over that hero rifle. A couple hero rifles will be on the board, and they never did kill. Moved, and so he does still take that
Phantom, and he can still buy one on top of
Yeah.
this.
This is a little more dangerous of an eco than you'd kind of expect. But yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll be getting going shortly. Player is logging back into the game. PA though, we're gonna hope that this doesn't curtail their momentum, which has been rolling so far. Whole team positive above positive KD wise. Must be feeling pretty good about themselves. Trying to get that big lead they need, knowing that soon it'll be their turn to defend.
How do you think LG will do on the attack side? Now that they have double initiator. Instead of a Fae, they have a Sky.
I mean, that's a lot of flashes, and
I think with
You
the
know,
movement of Neon, it's easier to play with those flashes. I mean, Raze, you can't just satchel in and get a kill anymore.
yeah, interesting to see how that Neon is used as well. I kind of expect them to have a pretty strong. I feel like they should have a pretty strong attack here. Their comp somewhat seems set up towards it. Try to build a lot of pressure and let Brimmy go to work with that Cypher lurk. Might come down to just breaking that KJ util that I assume will be planted B main. Just break that turret, put those seeds of doubt in the defenders.
Party Animals here haven't even started lurking yet. I mean, they've 5-manned pretty much every round.
Yeah, I think Zon lurked exactly once, but they've just been really committed to getting Spike down and playing a numbers post plan. And it's been working for them. They have pretty good post plant utility, and they really just contest that space, and they've just been getting the picks.
I think LG are trying to rely on retakes too much. I mean, every time they hit C, Brimmy just kind of runs off. And then waits for everyone to
for
come back.
sure. Brimmy may also need to just try to,
Whether the storm here.
stand and fight potentially. Like, try to make some even trades, get some important players.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much action from Brimmy Strip so far. I think it's gone
No.
Imperial once, and that was pretty much it.
Adjustments will need to be made if they look to try to salvage some rounds this half.
Looks like we're gonna be taking a short break. We'll be back soon.
ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the delay, but it looks like we will be getting back underway shortly. Both player has reconnected. We're just waiting for both teams to be ready. We have that first R. Waiting for the second. All right, we have both. The box is locked. The lights are on. It will soon be Valorant fighting time. And the timer is back. The walls are about to fall. The game is back on. PA looks to continue their momentum. Love a dark jump peek. Immediately nade stunned off. Not holding for this lurk. Two players though have lurked up into A. Two players holding strong on C. Right by here. So dumb coming in. Holding through TP. Bobber trip. Yin trying to go big here. He's worked their way up. Gets that first pick. Bobber gets one onto Yin as well. 5. Runs to the cross. Move one. Bobber goes back.
Planted.
Right back. Now got back in the hands of Remy. The dynamic duo in a 3 versus 2. Both players. All
Camera
players on
taken
site
out.
or in back. I'm taking away just a sheriff though in the hands of the retired god. Do some damage. Sun coming in. Just laying util is just flooding kind of onto the site. Off your feet! Here comes the breach all trying to secure the round. Time is very low. Retired god is hunting. But
Last player
exit,
standing.
Bilgi does collect Remy. Tired. Ooh, cannot find it. Now we'll just try to die the spike most likely. Crazy 7 rounds. Delay not stopping this party animal's attack.
I think this is one of the first rounds where Zon tried to go for a lurk in B. I think he got stuck by the cypher chip and came in. But
Yep.
I mean that lurk, they didn't even need that lurk.
No, they just keep getting these. They've been just playing this post point so well. Out of C main and back C, that front of site area, and they're just been unable as LG to pry them out of that.
Remy is a bit lurk on the bit late.
Yeah. Nade comes in. Oh, interesting new stun location is though being held by the retired god. Guy and Cypher will try to hold strong here for LG. Firing coming in as well. Door is open. They will make that rotate quickly. Oh, but he gets one onto Thunder Buddy. Spamming through that smoke. Pop that trip. Flash in. Yin trying to zap away. Let's get to Cade.
Suck it!
Running low. Here comes that flash.
Spike
That's
planted.
Oh, takes so much chip damage there. Mako gets one onto Bobber. Mako gets a second onto Imperial. Oh, now the ult has one on. Flash now for Yin.
Cover going out.
One onto the retired. Should really collect that rifle as well.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
They're just trying to run him down.
LG were so ready for that retake.
Yeah, B retake, pretty good for them, it turns out.
I mean, they Yin's in that smoke and C-Link and just Neon ults pretty much a lot of them out of the HP.
Yep.
And that was a really good reaction for the spike plant. I mean, Yin misses the stun, the Neon stun, but still, I'm pretty sure the Aftershock still hits one of them at least.
Yeah, Aftershock did a lot of damage, and just the pressure of the Neon ult.
This goes here, that goes there.
I
He missed
trip.
on A.
I trip your A.
Ah,
You
this
can
is a
hold
nice spot.
that satchel.
Where are?
Oh, they're so ready for this. Remy's on A.
Yep, they've kind of read this. I know they're there. One
Spike
back by
down
Bobber.
A.
Is ready.
The breach is though down.
Shadows traveling.
In Thunder Buddy. Ace trading back. Sky gets that pick as well, spamming through from stairs. Has been revealed here.
Only I
Great
could see you
stun.
hide.
Free
Don't
kill.
worry.
4 versus 2. So I'm trying to secure C site. The rotates are now beginning to come in. Tire rotating through to waterfall. will see this. Probably
Bot
hear
coming
this,
back.
or being collected. But the spike, kind of leaning over to A, might try to be fake, but the cages are still there. Retired walks into this
Perfect
fight,
accuracy.
but Zahn wins it. 3 versus 2. Smoke's being deployed. Spike will get
Placing
down.
alarm bot.
Comes the ult. Style and the Seekers running down Zahn.
Found
Will
them.
catch him.
Last
Armor
player
is triggered.
standing.
Yin gets Malika. Guy will finish the job. Now 4 rounds on the board.
That cam setup and tree looking down to see the free door opening, followed up by the retired stuff. That was such a big move we made.
That's about
Last
it's
round
not a
in the
great time
half.
to be Bobbert.
Don't save
Getting
anything.
hammered.
Last chance to use our stuff.
Looks like Zion's on 1 ults away from Page ults. Could PA push down C here for the ult?
Get that all
Looks like
C,
it.
let it rip.
Sending both initiators down to C. I think
Yeah.
they expect this.
Yeah. They might, maybe they're just trying to get this A, or Mothra trying to hold through. Oh, just immediately couldn't. They haven't deposited on. Oh, what a shot from Collects and Bobbert, and that smoke. Someone's trying to think about this right away. Look at that high off angle. Blundering, holding strong behind the box. With Bremy, they look to more blinding. Hold C this time. Flash done. Yep, the loading. Down everybody from blundering. Now the Vandal. Now 2 HP retired. Gets Imperial Geek. But then gets spammed out by Suika. Robert though also collecting in 3 versus 2. And advantage here for LG. Round not done yet.
Cover going
Drops
Last
it.
player
2 versus
standing.
2, but Muff gets Malika. Bobber now 1 versus 2, but HP low for both players.
Cover going out.
And only 70 for the opposite Omen. They do have Omen ult. Could go somewhere interesting.
30 seconds left.
Knows they don't need the spike because they can 2P to get it. Do they expect the Sky holding this angle?
One
The wrong
enemy
way.
remaining.
HP difference. And then pulls up the knife. And that 3K from the opposite Omen. Collects the round.
Switching
5-7.
sides.
Honestly, really strong recovery in those last 3 rounds. Salvage that defensive half there for LG.
And that was the kind of round that we needed to see from LG. I mean, they just sent moved walking up A, just get Zion. Damn, gone.
Yep.
And then blundering on C bend gets 1, does damage to another, and it's perfect.
Yeah, 5-7. If you think you had offered that to them the way that happened started, they would have gladly taken you up on that. Now we'll see what their
Placing
attack
swarm
has.
grenade.
AJ trying to set up the microwave here at the entrance of C. No race to jump over it. They will have to just kind of contest it. 4 players setting up C. Grimmy looking to lurk down B. Oh, big 4-person aggression though coming down A. Ult Orb immediately being farmed on. They need to stand up pretty big here. Dog comes in.
Bomb grenade out.
Just runs right through. Neon doesn't care about that stuff. It's right on through. Site will be taken. And now it will be PA's turn to see if do they have the answers to this. Oh, Remy. Still gets 1 though. Even after the time of Imperial Geek gets 1 though. Yin trades right back. 3 versus 3.
One enemy
Right
remaining.
click from Blundering gets 1 and another. It's all on Malika. Gets flashed by the retired god. That gets 1. That was in Jinx, but not enough. It's the classic wins it out on Malika.
That was, they
Please
just
stay
let Yin
alive.
run onto site.
Gotta go.
Site's all theirs.
Yeah, couldn't deploy the nade fast. Couldn't deploy the molly fast enough for the dash.
And that was a good lurk for Grimmy too. Gets 1 down before being
Yeah,
traded,
almost
and then
almost turned around at the wrong moment. Just the last second, swung back to salvage that and get at least 1.
LG looking like they want to contest A heavily.
Yes,
Yep,
this
who
should
has
do.
the better guns, but it looks like
Grenade!
they're gonna run into a play here. It's not great time to be in. they will sweep. Smiga pushing back up.
Go, go, go!
They faked it. They do hear that though. Northern holds the look on the other side, but here, 4 play. Trapping. Ooh, what a shot from Malika. Brimmy gets one with the Marshall. However, though, does trade back onto you. Classic. Back and forth. Brimmy gets another.
Last player standing.
Their third. It's all on Zahn, and there's a trip. The jig is up. Brimmy wants blood with the Marshall.
Spike planted.
Blundering as well. Stun comes in, and Blundering will collect that kill onto Zahn.
You saw that attempt from PA to try and contest A early there. I mean, they smoked that space between Root and Rebel. I mean, it's unfortunate they don't have any flashes to pair with that.
Yep.
I mean,
Good
PA
idea, but just the gun diff a little too much there.
got gun diff and possibly lack of use of from the economy.
Yeah.
This goes here.
7-7
That
on
goes
the
there.
score. Somewhat dangerous bonus here. 2 Bulldogs.
Here!
And that Marshall.
Hey!
Taking a lot of ace right here. Retired, just kind of holding alert. Or getting flooded here onto Cloves. They'll look to use that ult to help with their retakes. Going forward, Spike
Bomb buddy
being
out.
held here. Oh, Boombot doesn't clear. This is now dangerous. Move kind of move potentially gonna bait this. Oh, but they know. They're so aware. So aware. First kill.
Spike down
Second
A.
kill. Sleek Thunder Buddy each getting 1. That's Spike down. Drop spot. That's spam back taking smoke. 3 versus 5. Spike is down and well in the party animals' control. So many smokes being deployed. Maybe explode through smoke of their own. Dogging through. Will be followed up.
Scout destroyed.
Still do have a flash and a stun here. This is still somewhat doable. Great,
Hi.
great breach stun though.
Bye. My ult is
Smiga
ready.
does get Blundering. 2 versus 5. Spamming through the smoke.
1 enemy remaining.
Another third.
30 seconds
Malika.
left.
No, 1 versus 5. Economic damage, but the pinch comes in and Bobber will collect them.
Pierre were just so aware there. I mean, they knew that Boombot didn't check the corner, and that someone could be there. And there was someone there with the spike.
Yeah. Thought they're maybe trying to force some rotates, maybe
Yes,
spike
this
on.
should do.
The space taking from the
Ah,
EA
this is a nice
just
spot.
too much.
LG looking
But
to
LG
contest.
now on their rifle round, but both sides will have rifles apart from Zahn, who has the judge. Holding C with the judge, but here comes again a big scrap is about to happen. 2 players do get oh, great first shot there by Yin to collect material. Is up there and scrapping. Blinded up.
Back like I
Oh,
never
has to
left.
pop. Still trading back and forth. They do, but Bobber did get 2 in the meantime. So 3 versus 2. Still in the favor of LG, but low health here on the retired god. They're gonna bring the spike. Looks like it's heading B. Robert, though, is holding from Broken. Rotating all the way over to A. But now the spike is headed C. Do they know? Are they aware? Still probing. I think they should be getting to where. Rotate. It looks to be coming back in there from Zahn. Will he win this race, though? They're going so slow here on the side of LG. Zahn also does get a rifle upgrading from that judge. These mollies are popped at the right time. This is going to be brutal.
Bomb grenade out.
They're on top of him. Oh,
30 seconds left.
Taking away. Oh, yeah. Just recall. He's being deployed. He can find a body. Might not need to use it though. 3 versus 2. When blind comes in, they will try to aggress some space off of this. 2 players are holding. Brimmy.
Last player
Shock
standing.
force went off. Bobber gets their third though onto Brimmy. 1 versus 2. Brimmy. It was traded here and now it's on
Shadows traveling.
move and the retired god.
1
To
enemy
the
remaining.
smoke. Bobbert gets their 4th. We'll need the ace clutch. Time is ticking away. The retired god use the smoke to their advantage. Stun comes in, kind of reveals that this time
What's
is low.
another death?
Kind of damage. Spam comes in and it's 5k. They have bomb. It's going to be so close. Just don't have it. A valiant 5k from Bobber. But 8
That was
rounds
such
now.
a good call for LG. They see four contest A. They get theirs, they just run.
Yeah.
Placing sentry.
Rough economically for both teams, that they will be forced into a pretty do or die round for both sides.
Placing alarm
Ian
bomb.
might just
Placing swarm
run
grenade.
out.
Placing swarm grenade.
Do you have that? They have
I
the.
am pissed.
There it is. Two hand.
No target.
Through. Yeah. Trying to get Thunder Buddy. Does get Thunder Buddy. But Bobber takes a lot of damage, but Real Geek puts it in, begins rampage. So much damage done to the two controllers of PA. 4 versus 4, and the spike's just going right now. Once again, rotating out. Zomno has stayed the course there over on C, looking to anchor. Still holding for this Rebel. 2 players still have yet to extract from Rebel. Bobber's going to ult for information. Does see 2 there.
Teleport stopped.
They did not identify the spike. Getting smoked off again. The rotate potentially coming in over, but the spike is headed back to A. The 3 players have just stayed there though. This could be very dangerous here for LG as they're rotating back into these 3 players. Retired, just kind of working their Odyssey, maybe trying to execute a fake of some variety. They're kind of aware of it. Trying to take the first contact, has been taken, spamming away is blundering. Now holding Bobber. Smoke comes in, now trying to
30 seconds left.
Comes in from blundering, doesn't catch anyone. Imperial Geek holding deep on the site. Spike is met. No one is there with him. Bowman Blinds also coming in from Bobber, does catch him. Ross is RB right there.
Spike planted.
Bobber, Imperial Geek does get one back on blundering. 3 versus 3. Remy needs to go big here. Playing in this smoke, timing could be everything. Gets him with the spray through the smoke, does Remy. Can't get him by another. Zon does trade back. 2 versus
1
2.
enemy remaining.
Another kill collected. Zon in a 1 versus 2. And
Quit your
up the
tiptoeing.
round.
They're all dead.
I think Remy
Now,
holding it up
boys.
there in A, really in smoke, really just won them the round. I mean, if he starts spraying the spike as soon as it got tapped, then I don't know. Maybe LG could have lost the round. Remy died.
Nerves of steel there for Brimmy. Really tough to do that 9th round on the board.
Oh no. PA are gonna think it's another A hit. And LG are gonna sell it too.
It's gonna work there. These guys gotta get out of here because there are a lot of stingers headed their way, and they'll go for this uncontested C10. The eco play has been read by LG. Runs right into that Cypher trip. Doesn't find the second. Oh, Blundering needs to get their gun out. Gets their first. Can't get a second. They're not right back. But Retired trades right back onto Zon. 4 versus 3, but there's a gun down. Kind of recoverable, Retired. But you're gonna have to hold off against these remaining 3 players. Does have a flash though. Blinding! Flash comes in, but I think they may have been in the side. Oh, Thunder Buddy collects.
1 enemy remaining.
Gets another onto Bobbert. It's all on Thunder Buddy in a 1 versus 2. And Remy swings out off that great headshot onto Thunder Buddy. 10 rounds now for LG.
That was pretty good. And now that they're both back into a gun round, LG have 4 ults here though.
4 very powerful, really powerful ults. Neil went out to do some cool stuff. Could get some great intel, and the money pretty fragile here for PA.
I mean, if they use like 1-2 ults around, that's like what, 2 rounds pretty much.
Yep.
Breach ult here, Sky ult here. That's 11-8.
Guarantee 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Grenade.
You chilling that being traded back again once in this A row control fight, door being broken by Bobber. 2 players were holding C, but LG just looking to slow it down here. Maybe try to force some aggression. They will collect the sword.
Time to hunt.
Dog coming out, trying to take some delayed rubble control as this comes in, but there are 3 players here. The dog does not find any of them. Flashing back and forth. Yin gets that first on the bobber. Boogie gets 2, but is traded back by Retired God. 3 versus 2.
I know
On
exactly
alert.
where
Oh,
you
and
are.
what a great ult there from He will reveal the position of that
Spike
flank.
planted.
Zon and Smolika gonna need to shove up big here for the party animals. This high angle.
Delete.
Is taken
My
out by
ultimate
Zon.
is ready.
Great buff and all. 2 versus 2. They do have the ult. Will they invest it?
Initiated.
They will invest it. They still just have this breach ult. This could be toughest time. A lot of time is gonna tick down. Gets out. And there'll probably be an immediate breach ult to counter. Here it comes. They do get half. They do need to be aware of this. They're sticking it. They gotta swing it. Crows don't fake. Still picked up on this, but in the end though, the round does go PA's way.
It's in PA's favor, but this buy not looking too good for PA. Guardian, Judge. Quite a lot of people on my shields.
Yep. Raise ult and breach ult. That's a powerful combo for a reason.
That round for LG nearly could have been what I was talking about. I mean, you Cypher ult there, and well, it was a 3v2.
Yep. They just got a little.
Drop in
Yeah,
a smoke.
Spike just ended up not being really planted for him. Could have potentially argued using that breach ult to try to push the KJ ult, but they'll have no time. They'll have to just look for this. Looks like they're hitting B for the first time this round.
I've got your trail.
They need to hold strong. You don't need to wait for it. They dash on in. Door is open. Dash into. Zon gets one, Vermin gets one as well. Back and forth, 4 versus 4. Results are still available. Trying to play aggressive here potentially is blundering. Oh, blinded. Really cleaned up there by Bobber.
Spike down B.
Does get one back.
1 enemy
Oh,
remaining.
but Thunderbuddy collects blundering. It's
Right
all
there.
on. See him. Bobber cleans them up. 10-10.
PA just had the ult ready this time.
Yeah, good use of both of those ults to even up the score. Both teams now in double digits.
Now, are they gonna go back to farming the Clove ult on A? That's what they did for the beginning half of PA's defensive half.
Maybe. I don't know.
Looks like no. The Clove's going C.
Maybe they're just gonna try to keep trying to farm the breach and raise ults. We get into the later half of those games. But it looks like a big 5-person C hit potentially coming out here. What is the play? Throwing that a challenge. The stun comes off. They will take the space onto Mound. Zon and Smolika have to hold strong here. Getting it. Trip out. Dashing through is Zon. But gets Zon collecting in with that Judge. Great decay. Now right in Zon. Smolika gets moved. We go 3 versus 5. The attack has been blunted by the 2 players here on the 2 side. Oh, and damage dealt to blundering for their trouble. No smokes. A lot left to do. They just need to secure their position here on the C site. Rotate will probably have to come in now for LG. Still plenty of time left on the clock, but these now pairing up.
Spike drop.
Spike has been dropped. Ooh, maybe trying to get a fake action here with Retired being the distraction. But getting a little closer.
Trevor.
Checking for that B, but they're not there.
30 seconds left.
Looks like he's probably have to go be planted B based on time remaining. Retired. Will he check this close corner? Zon is just playing up on top of this box. Bobber and Smolika holding as well. This is probably not something Retired God can swing into. They kind of know he's there. They hear him. And it's a free kill. The flash.
10 seconds left. 1
Gets
enemy
Bobber
remaining.
also got to it. It's all on. Smolika puts an end to it. 11 rounds now. The rally is on for the party animals.
That
Take their map.
that kill on Yin while he was entering on C was just killed LG's site take. I mean, Yin stuck on that small space between main and back site. gets judged down by Zon. The other 3 players in main can't come in, and Move's already on site, and they get pinched.
Here.
Yep, kind of ran a little bit too through this Rick, you know, that microwave, and just got judged. All right. Coming out, they are leaning now A. Eco weapons.
Here.
Look to make some magic happen. They kind of think there's one there. Kind of slow it down, just contacting in here. Oh, but now Jake is up. The rotates are on. Oh, really coming in, gets a second, does get stunned, and cleaned up by blundering. First is for Thunderbuddy. Now fighting for their life on site, staying back through the smoke. Doors open, 2 players. Oh, no, they don't. One's left, retired, does get Bobber though. Versus 3, but Zon cleans up blundering. Doors keep being open, trying to raise. They have both extricated out of 3. One is Remy. Still on here.
Last
Spike
player
carrier is
standing.
killed.
Zon gets retired.
Spike
Remy
down A.
Solo. Guardian Gamer, he will need to be. Lincoln does see him on the shoulder peak. Holding this headshot angle is Bremy. Such a tight angle. Luke is there and will clean them up. Party Animals. 2 chances now to take their map.
Match point.
That was such a hero play by Imperial. I mean, just swings downstairs, gets in, gets blundering, gets straight up. That's fine. That's your duelist then.
Turret out.
Your Sky gone. LG won't have enough util or manpower to take site.
Nope, absolutely.
PA still have really crucial ults here. I mean, if they plant anywhere,
I'm
they're
here
gonna get
to
KJ
stay.
ulted on the retake.
And the ability just to run in that first entry there on the Clove is so
Drop in a
powerful.
smoke.
Blowaway Smoke is deployed by Smalika. She takes that deep control. Trying to... Oh, but the crunch potentially coming in. They are aware the turret does reveal. Stun. Stun him out here. Dog comes in, Amelia is taken, the stun comes in. But I'm not really invested in it. Taking damage. River does
Like
get
I
Smalika.
never left.
Oh, but she has to try to get out. By Don. But Remy gets her up twice and gets on around 3 versus 4. Yin zaps on through Imperial. Now battling with Bobber on site.
Gotta go. Shot it.
Trying to dash. Doc comes in, does get Bobber.
Go, go, go.
And they will get out. The rotate is on.
Almost out.
Definitely heard by PA. Yogi starting to rotate as well. So as is Thunderbuddy, it would appear. Making sure they've left though is Bobber and Pro Geek. First contact, get that first pick onto the retired
Spike
dog.
down
Versus
A.
3.
One
Oh,
enemy
Thunderbuddy
remaining.
from 1. Pro Geek gets another. It's all on Brimmy. 30 HP. Thunderbuddy
30
goes
seconds
away.
left.
5.
We'll need the 6k ace to extend this. On full health and a single body shot will be the end of it. And it will be. Gets their third
Defenders
heroic
win.
hold of the site as they just won the rotate. As PA claim their map 13-10.
That was such a good rotate by LG, but yet again, Imperial just steps up to the plate and rips 2 people's heads off.
Yeah, absolutely. Just didn't have, just, you know, they used their smokes as part of that initial stalled out C and just didn't have the ability to deal with the stairs there. And Imperial Geek made them pay. Remy and Smalika leading the way on the scoreboard. Tightly contested map, and we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with map number 2, where we'll head to Ascent. All right, everyone, welcome back. As we come back from a very exciting map 1 where the Fragging Frogs of the Party Animals do hold serve on their map pick of Lotus 1310. Really good performances there from Smalika and some incredible clutch kills there from Imperial Geek.
Now heading into Ascent. Who do you think will pull up on Ascent? Who do you think will win?
I think maybe this might just be one of those match days where both teams just hold serve, and this might just be another 1-1.
It could be. I mean, Lotus typically is a map where you want to take space on, and Ascent is not a map where you want to push out every round and take space. I think LG will probably prefer the way Ascent's played.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, my only potential question could be is like, you know, Ascent can be quite the op map, and do either of these teams really have that dominant opper, or will this be kind of mostly just a rifle kind of Ascent?
I think looking back, I'm pretty sure Yin's opt a bit, but not Thunderbuddy. I think Thunderbuddy's generally more of a rifler, while Yin's more of an opper. Not more of an opper, but he's pulled it
Yeah.
up.
You know, in the past, Zahn has occasionally picked up the op, but so will they commit like that hard roll switch and take them all the way from Sentinel to Duelist?
Double duelist possibly.
Maybe, or do they do they have that enough flexibility to go to trade Sentinel and Duelist hats?
I mean,
I think the double controller will continue.
probably not. I mean, previously both teams have played the meta Ascent comp. I see no reason to change it up now.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, the double if you have the personnel for it, that double initiator comp is very powerful.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I'm not sure this. You know, maybe you'll see a double duelist. Maybe Reyna. Maybe you see a Reyna or an ISO here. Just try to take some ego fights. But
I mean, we've seen Reyna before. I mean, even yesterday with KC Cold Brew versus Mafia Enforcers. I mean, Drag pulled out that Reyna and she did spectacular.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a very powerful agent now with some of those changes.
I mean, Smalika's looking hot right now. I mean, Clove, just change it to a Reyna. It's perfect.
Yep, it's like the same agent pretty much. Just doesn't have
Pretty much.
smokes.
Yeah.
Could
I mean,
happen.
What if they pull out the Reyna? What do they drop? The KO?
I think you have to drop the Sova.
But then you have no hard recon. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you kind of you have that KO knife play double duty.
yeah.
I don't relying on like an Omen blind and 2 Reyna Leers is just not, I feel, strong enough to take space on this map. I feel like you still kind of need, you know, like a flash initiator of some variety to pry your opponents off.
Yeah,
Some
absolutely.
of these tight angles.
I mean, it's gonna be hard playing with no recon if they do pull out the Reyna. Probably not, but just hypothetical.
Yeah, hypothetically, if you don't play with the Reyna recon, it's like the recon is Reyna swings A or B main every single round, and that's your recon. Is the
That's your
Reyna
recon.
swings?
But I mean, probably they're both gonna play meta. I mean, this
Yeah.
meta comp has been figured out for like 3 years now.
It
There's the
feels like
exact
that,
smoke.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like that small blip in chamber meta where like everyone played chamber, but everyone started moving back to this meta comp.
Yep, Chamber, the rise and fall of Chamber. There was
Yeah.
there was like a swamp comp variant of this with a Viper at one point in time, but
There's that small brief time with triple initiator too.
was that a small time or is that just Team Liquid trolling us?
I think that was DRX
The
pulling
DRX?
it off. I think DRX played triple initiator.
They might have. I guess I'm thinking, wasn't it like it was Carmine Core in their last year who was on like that 0 duelist triple initiator refuse to buy correctly life. It's okay.
Sure.
If we just go between Guardian and Sheriff, we'll surely win. But you know, Ascent, it is the as I said, it's the good, honest Valorant map. You can't really play it that weird.
I mean, Lotus was kind of muddy at times. I mean, like that round 2 on Lotus, that was just a brawl in C main, and that didn't happen once or twice. It happened multiple times.
Yeah, very scrappy game of Valorant was that Lotus map. And I think Lotus, with its kind of, there's so many alleys to kind of rotate through, those doors, some weird angles. I think Lotus lends itself to being a very kind of scrappy, brawly map with kind of the way the map funnels you into those major fight points.
Yeah, I mean, and Ascent's gonna be a test of how good their fundamentals are. I mean, if either team are not cohesive and are good at their fundamentals, you know, trading, entrying, taking space, then
Playing anti for KO flashes.
like anti, then
And not getting blind. Really tough match for that.
then they're doomed to fail. No fundamentals, it's hard to play Ascent.
Do you think the Ascent will ever leave this map pool?
I thought Haven was never gonna leave the map pool, and then it did, and then I screamed in joy. But now it's back, so it's sad.
But was it a worthwhile sacrifice for no Breeze?
Honestly, Haven plays a lot like Ascent, where you have to have good fundamentals and like good defaulting, and I hate that part of Valorant. So I'll take Breeze any day. Aim duels, easier than defaulting. That's all I'll say.
Just you're here first. Jam just wants to run at him.
All I'll say is Casey Cold Brew permabanned Haven all of last season. Not a single Haven map played. First ban for us, that was Haven. No Haven for
No
us.
Haven. Split. Gone too soon. I was kind of liking it. I feel like it wasn't the horrific defensive-sided slog it used to be after the Sage nerfs, honestly.
And with the map rework too. I mean, it's gotten like 3 reworks, but this last map rework, that really
pretty
shook
good.
up Split. Yeah,
Now it's gone again.
and
Well,
it's gone again.
Not from this season, but gone from the ranked map pool. Tragedy.
Gone too soon.
And I still have no idea how this is gonna play. Alright, so we're heading into Agent Select. Will we get the tried and true Ascent comp? Or will something weird happen?
Oh, Thunder Buddies on Reyna.
Oh, someone's been watching the MF VODs. Zahn onto the Jets. Malika onto the
To the
end.
KJ.
Locks in the Jet.
Yes, you were right. I mean, Sentinel onto Jet. If I got Duelist to Sentinel pipeline like G2 Leaf, it's
Make it work. Move though, off the Omen. Now onto the Fade in lieu of Sova. Kind of default, but no Sova. Fade can do pretty similar things though. Retired onto that KO. Brimmy onto the. I mean, you can't. I mean, Cypher's okay on this map, but you need to play a very particular way for that to work.
Yeah. I mean, that B microwave KJ setup is just so good. I mean,
Yeah, some really good ace setups too. There's just a lot
Yeah.
of. It truly is the kind of KJ in the retake. Works
Like, I
quite
think-
well.
it's far easier to play like KJ on Ascent than it is Cypher. I mean, Cypher, those B setups are a bit rough.
Yeah, but if you do it well, like the curveball can be very powerful. But
Yeah.
kind of both teams sticking mostly to basics with the subtle wrinkle of the Sova instead of Sova not featured on this map. That's got to be a first time in a while. Instead, we're getting Fade.
MF actually played Fade yesterday too on Ascent.
That's true. Both sides took some notes from the MF comp. All right, that Reyna though, it'll be interesting to see what Thunder Buddy can accomplish with that.
What's going on
Stop.
mid? Whoa. Oh, okay, they're splitting up.
Essentially, 4-player pushing top mid. Smoke's immediately being traded to both mid-size. Yin taking this first duel is looking the wrong way though, and Zahn just gets the easiest first pick.
Still inside.
Crunch unable. Now they're just storming on through. He's holding this right. Brimby holding a right click angle.
Bomb
He's
grenade
gonna run
out.
the micro. Oh, but gets suppressed. Great knife. Back across. Does seem on door. Bobber's gonna cook his one. Gets one on.
One enemy
Second
remaining.
gets a Thunder Buddy. Puts an end to that right there. It's all on Brimmy. Reyna will get a heal off, but Peel Geek pretty low.
Spike planted.
Malika is at full.
Team
Oh, and
Ace.
the lurk comes in. The team ace to start.
That was just such a good play by PA. I mean, just run down tree, get like Reyna, take tree control, take space.
Yeah, if that knife prevented them from getting absolutely microwaved when they ran on A site.
Was showing the lurk on round 1 really the play though? Was that a card you wanted to play so early?
I don't know. Yeah, that's tough.
Alarm bot out.
I'm a little unlucky
Let's
if your
go,
LG was
Buckethead.
just Yin just looking the wrong way, unfortunately, as 4
Yeah.
people ran down the other side. Knife comes in, does collect no one. Brimmy playing a evil little one and done here in logs with their utility. Really getting blinded, but get one here.
Reyna
Right
hit.
click.
Oh!
Almost gets 2. A lot of damage there on the Imperial Geek. Blundering, trying to work their way through. Okay. Lurk setup not really set up here by the KJ. He's gonna
Spike
let
planted.
Blundering get really deep here. Malika once again on a lurk, but like timing here could be a little slow. They don't speed things up. Oh, but Zahn gets that next one on the Blunder. So gets Zahn. Now the lurk
Variable
comes in
removed.
from Malika getting moved.
One
Back
enemy
in,
remaining.
And Bobbert will clean that up, and now it's all tired God.
Okay, message. The Scheiße hurts.
Rounds, 2 lurks from Malika. You're right. They might be playing that card a little early on a
Don't die.
Nico.
If you need help figuring out how,
Flutter just
just
got
ask.
past them too. I mean, just got past Malika's util. Had he had a better gun, that could have been way very different.
Yeah. Well, rifles now on the board. This still feels good though if you are the attacking TA side. Getting these
Alarm bot
first
out.
rounds here on what is predominantly a defender-sided map
Bot coming back.
can feel pretty good. TPing across now. Flash coming in. Yin, ready to take this first fight. Dash it away. Only has that Guardian though. Yin light armor here. The fragment trying to delay him a little. Execute getting ready to come in. Here is Yin. Walk up on top. First is Yin, gets a second. Tapping away, doesn't deserve a target one.
Spike down
Not very
A.
tired, but
One
gets
enemy
one.
remaining.
It's all on the lurking Smalika. Spike is down on A. The world to do for the KJ. When lurks go wrong, everyone dies before you even get any progress. And you know, a family photo swing is in your future.
Oh, they're so expecting this lurk.
Oh, they're so aware. This is about to be the swing into 4. And Blundering cleans it up. It's a rough place to be with the Spectre. If you get some damage done, will force a shield revive, but a pretty clean round there for LG to take that first rifle round, and now the first rifle versus rifle will come onto the board.
I think PA really could have called a rotate there. I think they might have executed a bit too early, but I mean, gun diff. What can you do? I mean, PA just lost the fights on A by a gun
Yeah,
diff.
absolutely. Just think
Placing alarm bot.
That was good A control too. I mean, TP across, flash. That's A main for
Yeah.
you.
Eye broken by Thunder Buddy. But more of a mid split here, still lurking. Oh boy, this could get interesting here over on A main. Bobbert versus Yin. Oh, dashing away. Shots traded. No damage between the two. No, maybe just a touch of damage there onto Yin. Don will lead the charge here, but retires just 1. Thunder Buddy trades him right back and will get that heal back. 4 versus 4 now. Round slowing down a bit. Spike now starting to go through tree. Not sure what they're holding for there over on A. Now swinging mid, but they've left mid, headed over to A now potentially. they're kind of aware of the rotate now, coming back in here, blundering.
Cover going out.
Canyon gonna need to stand tall against this hit. 4 players. Here
Blinding.
comes the blind that will force off blundering. Here comes the Reyna Eye as well. Storming out of somebody taking that first contact. Great off angle held by blundering is
Spike
taking it
down.
Oh, what a shot from Bobbert will collect in. Spike is down. Bobbert takes 1 damage. Malika swings in and collects 1 though.
30
I got the
seconds
spike.
left.
Versus 2. Door down. 2 versus 2 here.
Shadows traveling.
Ooft and Brimmy against Bobbert and Smolika.
What is that smoke for on top of Jen?
It's a one-way if you're playing for offsite. Maybe they're trying to give the impression. Oh, with the fake TP. Might just feel kind of aware of this, but they're jumping, checking the wrong way. Maybe looking underneath. Comes down through his Brimmy. What a great little bit of parkour. Oh,
Last player standing.
Smolika wins it and Bobbert wins it as well. The double hell positions too much there for LG. How cute.
That triple swing through that big smoke was just perfect. I mean, I'm not sure what they had, what information they had on retired sitting there, but he just swung to 3 people.
Yep. Did well to get 1, but still just not enough.
That was a good conversion too, from a 2v4 into a 2v2 into a win.
Yeah. Why not? You feel like you should win if you're LG. Oh, and here comes a big mid-aggression hit. Knife comes in. Rose coming and dashing on through.
Get out of my
Comes in,
way.
a great flash, but they're all just left. They're just storming. Fires standing after. Brutal. Timing not in favor, and Smolika once again on this lurk, but they're waiting for it. This is a tough fight now for Smolika. No, cannot. The light SMGs are too much. That'll be a rifle recovered. 4 versus 5, but Spike is down, and time is ticking away. Kind of unadvised, you know. That is on is now just down to a classic.
Shadows traveling.
Knife comes in, does collect Bobbert. Away. Another kill there from Blundering.
Last player standing.
4 massive kills there from Blundering.
I don't think they knew
second
that the blundering CP'd back.
I don't think they did. I didn't really know this. Got back, got in deep, and sprayed him down. Great individual effort there to get around on the board for their team.
And I know I talked about LG not pushing when they should have, but that was around where they should have pushed, and it paid off so well. They were so aware of Smolika sitting in attacker CT.
I think they just know, they hear numbers, they know Smolika's on the opposite side of the map, and he is going to need to make an adjustment to this. Otherwise, this could get punished. And it looks like they are now playing as part of that 3-set. Trying to win the information campaign, but they are on a bit of a light buy here. Stingers, they look to take mid. Does see 1, flash coming in. Blundering, gonna need to go big here. Gets 1. Gets that first on to Zahn. Trying to win out from the Stingers too much as Imperial Geek collects 1. 4 versus 4. Here comes the all retired god. Trying to find one as they swarm onto site. Gets choked off. Let's see if 1 is jamming away, but gets the reload timing here is bad. Robert comes down through, but does trade back.
You should run.
Now the KJL being invested.
Spike
This
planted.
round. Trying to secure the eco. Playing this tight angle. Almost hit foot everybody does the gun. Oh man. Numbers advantage being mollied away. The time just ticks away. Everybody now in a tough spot. Ooh, great.
Last player standing.
Find one, but Imperial Geek second and their third to win that. Thrifty, well executed there.
And I think here you see one of the flaws of not playing a Sova for both teams. I mean, you both have KJs. What are you gonna do about the ult? You can't contest it because it's too far away. So you just have to wait it out, and that's 10 seconds gone from your retake.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just so tough. 10 seconds away, and just really good timing with those stingers, just getting in those close angles, catching
Stay
people when
safe.
they're reloading, just getting it done.
in with the op, gonna post up A main.
High flash. Oh, but still gets the kill on the Zon. Gets out. Smoke's now flooding in.
No charges left.
Relocate's happening. Spamming back is. Now they look to reset, being taken off, but the op is on the move. Their op is always trying to be a one step ahead. Smoke working up in, does break. Does break bot, but now B is being held by this op. Malika is not careful on this dry swing. They will meet the same fate as Zon.
Flashbang.
But again, they're once again taking tree. The op is rotated
Going
away.
down. Suppressor. Scatter. Free
That's
suppressed.
3. Oh, the one out by blundering. Now move with the stinger. Swings in and gets him. 5 versus 2. Led by paying off Splika. Really deep. Continues to be very deep, but is being watched by the op. Oh,
One down.
30 seconds left.
By Splika.
Found them. Killed my bot. Bomb grenade out.
Remigo is aware, but Bobber gets through most of the unscathed. 4 versus 2. Really trying to work their way on, but also probably needs to wait for their teammates.
Spike
They
planted.
will. Must feel that they're all on site, so if he's being deployed. Knife does they catch both, but it is a one way that makes this a little harder. Liga gets one as well. Being on through.
Last player
gets
standing.
through. TP as he collects another 2 with that TP back site.
That TP from Blunder, which is perfect. I mean, that drew away the crosshairs from
Thanks.
everyone on site, pretty much.
Oh, no, no.
It was
You don't
it was
deserve
impossible
my
for
inventions.
the last person on site to just hold against a triple swing.
Where are we going this time? Remember what worked in the past.
They saved the up too.
Yeah, they get a big first pick
Target
with that
out.
op. They look to try to go on a run here. Op can be a big aspect of that on this defensive side.
Here.
I think
Alarm bot
you're gonna have
out.
to start running
Placing
util
swarm
to
grenade.
push up
They
in off
don't
zombie
have
mode.
great util to clear an op.
Yeah, the
unfortunately.
drone. They're gonna have to keep blinding every single time.
Yeah, they only have 4.
Cover going
Really
out.
only 5 blinds. 2 smokes. Op will take an aggressive lean here. Oh, timing could be brutal here. Yes, oh, the alarm bot does, of course, yin away. Players now working their way once again. They just rotate off. The spike, though, is actually headed B, but Brimmy is holding there. Past the but now they're taking tree once again, but the spike, though, now potentially going to rotate. So I'm trying to find Dash. Dash is backside. Finds no one on site. Site
Weird.
3K. Spike still has to rotate all the way through mid. A lot of initial util is being invested by both sides. Spike still gets it, but that
Spike
first
down
kill.
A.
Bobber gets one back though on the side. Stays all on moving down on the in. They collect their opposite number in Smalika. 3 versus 3, 44 seconds. Spike is just down. Thunderbird though does collect move.
Last player
Bobber gets
standing.
2. Bobber trades
One
right back.
enemy remaining.
Cover going out.
HP and a dream up against Remy.
30
The
seconds
heavy.
left.
Spike
Will
planted.
be planted. Oh, but just looks the wrong way. Remy will clean it up. 4 rounds now on the board as the score is now tied.
Oh, that's an unfortunate call from
Oh, no, no. You don't deserve my
Imperial to come back
inventions.
towards A. I don't think they expected everyone to have rotated so quick.
Yeah, I thought they were trying to fake, and I thought they had sold the fake incredibly well.
And then they ran all the way back, and
Yeah, they kind of worked themselves into a shoot.
Placing sentry.
building is popping off 14 and 5.
They are going
Placing swarm grenade.
massive. Trying to
Placing
keep their
alarm
team
bot.
in this
Placing
map.
swarm grenade.
PA
Keep your
playing
heads on.
a bit of a default here with a low buy, stingers pretty much.
Low buy, moved, just has a classic, looking to, like, you know, just following some Red Army tactics. They will simply pick up the Vandal from the person who dies in front of them. Oh, they're headed up mid here. Looking to, the Stinger's looking to strike. That's about to expire. Papaloto does reveal the position.
Blocking sight.
Smokes it off. Oh, this is not too great to walk into.
Here.
Away, maybe? They've broken this KJ utility. Mostly broken, it looks like. Light comes in. Doesn't find anyone. In a 5 versus 5 postman with an op and a clash. Kind of awkward. So Plundering continues their reign of terror. Here comes the defender KJ all. Oh. Zon also collected. Plundering.
Blocking sight.
Big. Storm on through, no fear. The Imperial League puts an end to their little reign of terror, but this op thing just
One enemy remaining.
Retired guy comes up Bobber anyway. It's on Imperial League. Gets the headshot, but only a stinger, and Retired God takes a third of the round. Now 5 rounds on the board here for LG.
I think PA should be
No
happy
charges.
here. I mean, they've got 4 attack rounds already. 4-8. Even if they go 4-8, this is a great half for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They can just scrappy, win one more, and suddenly it's 7-5, and it's pretty good.
And I mean, LG have burnt 30 ults in like the last 2 rounds. And look at PA. They're 6-9 on KJ. They have Omen ult. They have KJ ults. If they cycle their ults here well, then the next 2 rounds could be theirs potentially.
Absolutely here. Oh, but they also might just be able to drive swinging out. This could be a problem. Great damage though. Getting back and forth, but that KJ. Sorry, but the KO will be recovered here. Thunderbird probably works their way down. Anyway. Oh, move just turns right at the wrong time. The site is now been taken here. Plundering potentially gonna take it.
I'll find you.
Scatter.
Keeping back sight now with the spike. Get broken. Oh no, just afraid to use last 8 bullets. Good flash.
Spike planted.
Tired the clutch thunder. Tired and collects Imperial. Really puts into a 4 versus 2. Sneak with that. What's on the alert? Remy is so aware of this though.
Last player standing.
So is Blood. They collect another kill. It's on Bobber who's flash. Holds the slow way. Spam's almost fine. Comes through once again. You know, if you're playing, trying to play post plant on B against Blundering, Valorant's a horror game, it turns out. This man just be teleporting behind you, coming out of weird angles.
It was just rough for PA to get on the site that round. I mean, it was a bit disjointed. I mean,
Yeah,
Robert
everybody found their way
back,
on.
yeah.
So did Bobber with the TP, but everyone else was still just kind of trapped in main.
Rain, yeah. Malika's trying to look through mid. Imperial flashed twice. Scott moved pretty well with those blinds, but
They never
Outstanding,
swung
yeah.
with them. Just content to be
swung.
like, I'll get through. Hired was playing anti there too, I believe, and just was able to re-swing off of them. Yeah, it feels like the Splink alert is giving less value though, as they had great
out of my
success
way!
in the early rounds, but they might just be aware of it now. Jet knives being popped, B hit potentially incoming here.
Blocking sight.
Jet knives dashing on through.
You should
Sure.
run. Here.
Oh, here comes the KJ. Oh, it does
Give me
catch
those
Bibby. Bibby with the side swipe here, but the knives that do take. Knives have been taken offline for a minute there.
Spike planted.
Backer goes. Oh, wear its way out. 4 versus 5.
Where are you?
One's unrecovered. Here comes the KO all from retired.
There.
Thunderbuddy collected. Blundering, that's a huge pick. Zon gets taken out with Thunderbuddy, straight back on the move.
One enemy remaining.
Thunderbuddy gets their 3rd of the round. It's all on Yin. He's gonna try to save that op as they'll dodge popping smokes, gets around the corner. Will they be game to chase? They might not though. They're a little broke.
KJ ult for a round. Good use.
Great use.
And moved there. He was so afraid of that mid lurk. I mean, he was in mid. He was in like trying to break the market door. He kept looking towards mid.
Last round
And that
before the
time,
switch.
Malika had gone just with the main group there, and playing out of main.
Last round of the half. Are PA gonna exploit this, you know, like
Here.
antsiness from LG from the mid lurk?
Maybe. We'll have to see. This feels like almost like a must-win round for LG. They need to feels like you need to get 7 on the board here.
Yeah,
You are the defenders.
absolutely.
Although the attack does have a bit of an attacker lean though with that double duelist. But we'll see how it plays out. Yin ends on potentially a faded jet battle here once again. Nope, it's on. Just patiently. Wants nothing to do with it. Dash has been now used by Yin. Zon now starts to work up in. Tired playing very aggressive angles here. Out of mid potentially. Timing here could be everything. They really expect someone to be sitting in the smoke. It's about to go out. Tired trying to find an angle here. Him and Thunder Buddy. Oh, sees one. Expects the other one too, but just can't run up. A great trade from Blundering to level it out 4-4. Now slowing down a little right now. Spike now working for to be moved. Potentially gonna take this first duel. Sees the molly, smokes come in. Oh, but moved, can't get him as Zon gets that big entry onto that site. Now we have no logs. Zon gets one onto Blundering as well. This is a tough one. Finish one though. All
Spike planted.
Yin versus 2. One playing logs, one on site, and one main. This is an awkward angle. They are kind of alone though. Duels can be taken here.
Last player
Flash
standing.
though. Zon deflects
Be
Grim,
faster.
but great shot.
One enemy
Another.
remaining.
Oh, it is. Where Smolika is. They
Did you
don't.
see him with that updraft?
Maybe
He didn't.
not. Oh, they're so unaware. Time ticking away. Smolika just needs to play basic. Oh, it does see him there on the box. Time. And Smolika calmly wins that 1 versus 1. Good for him, but 6-6 with PA. This was pretty good.
Switching
Attack
sides.
I think that bait from Zon and B main really sold that no one else is like front side, no one else is logs. I mean, I don't think Yin really had time or thought to check the logs.
Yeah, absolutely. Thought they had to be both. Just kind of so classic, but there's just no one there. Really important pistol round, which is not very much in the balance. What kind of attack does LG have for us?
Pierre playing a typical 3-2.
We win, we survive.
He's looking on A main, the others are
Thunder
gonna
Buddy
go mid.
will be swinging A main.
Shadows traveling.
One way deployed. Knife thrown as well. Catches no one. Oh, but aggressive angles are being played by Smolika. Zon, oh, great shot there by Blundering. It's so low, and Zon immediately trades it back. 4 versus 4. Now popping the dash is Zon. Oh, gets another kill.
Spike down B.
Striking down the retired god. 3 versus 4. Spike recovered, working their way mid. Thunder Buddy is waiting for them here. Imperial Geek as well. Timing here could be everything. Bobber does take some damage. They know they're crossing mid now, though. Oh, no. And Imperial Geek gets them up just as they're getting away.
One enemy remaining.
Imperial Geek's another. Yin, low HP. 1 versus 3 here. 40 HP. Take about 2 bullets.
Spike planted.
But their opposite number, the Jet, needs to find the next gun on them. Oh, stands to the box. The Bomber will find them through it. Double pistol here secured now.
Cover going out.
Strong position. With both pistols, if they can convert this eco. Eco's not.
I think the more you go through this map, I think the longer this map gets played, I think you'll see the holes of not playing a Sova. I mean, neither team can stop a KJ ult without like a suppress to like delay it at most. No drone to get info, so Pierre just jiggling everything. Dart, no shocks for KJ util.
Yeah.
I guess this is why the main ascent comp is what it is.
Yep. Alright. So with the share, looking to quickly get an op in their hand, but they feel like they're saving 4 players though here. Oh, Zon raised it like a Blunder.
Can't use that.
Trying to dash on site. It's another and there's runs out of bullets. Imperial Geek will clean up onto Yin. The Tired has made it onto site almost.
Last player standing.
Oh, Thunder Buddy collects. And Imperial will collect Retired. A pretty clean anti-eco there.
Let's make a
8
play.
on the board.
Then execute.
Rifle now coming out from Zon. Pretty dangerous bonus.
A here have won 3 pistol rounds. That's like 6 rounds easy. I mean, 2 on this map, a 1 from Lotus.
Yeah, with how close these have been, that's huge.
These 2 2 rounds that they're getting from the anti-eco and the pistol is just pivotal for their victories.
Smoking here now. Working their way up here. Fourth. What appears to be mostly an A hit, maybe one mid. Oh, great pick there from Blundering onto Imperial Geek, getting the initial advantage here. Now making this, making this lurk happen. Thunderbuddy playing this tight angle. I will see a bunch of people there. Won't see anyone actually. Still just holding round, slowing down. Oh.
Stay down.
Zahn gets the back turned. Oh, the Thunderbuddy gets the end. Baba gets another. Brimmy don't retire. Each get 2 of their own. It's a 2 versus 2. All of a sudden, it should go down. The door not closed. Has to hold here. For
One
Zahn.
enemy remaining.
Zahn gets it on Brimmy. All retired. In a 1v2. Lisa will clean them up. This bonus could be backbreaking for LG.
This just sends LG back into an eco. I mean,
Potentially free 10 on the board.
Oh, no, you don't
Strat for
deserve
the
my
ages.
inventions.
potentially. I mean, they could just do what PA did and just send it down catwalk.
They could.
Timeout.
Timeout will be called. They'll look to regain their composure here.
This is actually the first time I'll call this entire series.
Yep. This feels like almost the first time someone's had a 3-round lead, honestly.
Yeah.
That didn't
I mean,
end the map.
this entire series has been pretty close so far. They're probably calling like a 5-man stinger push.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do at some point. Just like, we storm the beaches of mid with stingers.
Retire's
Yeah,
actually 1 off ults.
Yeah, maybe they get that and they really try to hammer through there. Hammer onto B, potentially just ignore, just render the KJ impotent with their utility there.
I think Moof might have to play with his team a bit, because last round he was just double dogging B main.
Yep, and still got caught.
Yeah,
Fade feels like an awkward agent to try to lurk with.
absolutely. I mean, you just send Brimmy on the lurk. He's KJ after all.
Yeah, maybe some big 5-person hits might be the
Also,
solution here. Get some post plants.
Moves to low and A main again.
Let's crack them open.
Not going with the team as an initiator.
That's so odd.
Turret out.
Jump
Raise
peeking
up.
mid. Zahn has this op. Could be dangerous. Oh, dashes up, just dashing through. The stinger. Oh no, Brimmy gets one on this
Blocking
Malika.
sight.
All of a sudden, it's 4 versus 5. Zahn is just bullied off sight here by the Jet. Moved. Oh, just maybe play that really ratty angle there, but doesn't. Now trying to work their way up into mid. Kind of getting crunched right now. Oh, moved. Here's this. Niche one here. Cannot. Robert wins it out at the very last. 4 versus 4. Lower HP though on Robert. Hiding in the smoke, hiding him down to check. This op is so awkward for retakes. Wonder gets another. Yin gets one as
Last
well.
player
The op
standing.
misses.
Thrifty.
As Yin and Blundering come up big, 2 kills apiece.
Gun
Op
here.
So
recovered.
I just couldn't see down mid. Yeah, I mean, talking to the wall, you can't see. You just walk up, and then he just dashes up and gets the kill. That share shot on Smalika also just broke open the B side. I mean, that's your anchor down. Where else can you go?
Blundering now up to 23 kills. Having themselves a game here. Op now will be challenging mid. It's immediately smoked off though by their own team. Mid presence being trying to secure here. Knives going in. Will find one. Does ping Imperial Geek there in Pizza. They're not rotating Zahn though. Oh, gets caught by the bot. Oh, but gets out. Now Now maybe just gonna immediately re-challenge this. Enemy though, kind of expecting it, leaves a turret now this time instead. Trying to bait something with the orb, but no dice. Okay. Ooh, move gets thunder, buddy. Oh, here comes the challenge. Oh, what an op kill from Yin onto Imperial Geek. Oh, Bobbert though gets one onto Yin. It's on with these knives. Trying to find Jordo. Oh, the timing here could be really terrible here. How did that work? Alright, Slick with this trade though.
Spike planted.
Bobbert gets one onto Brimmy. 2 versus 2
Suppressing.
in the post plant.
One suppressed.
Does find the first with the knife. Slows down some smoke deployment. Do still have some good util. Fade Eye coming in.
Cover going out.
They do get smoked off. They
Stealing
still do
sight.
have the C's. Lika was spotted. Cap comes in first. Standing back for it. Here comes the Molly.
Last player standing.
Trading back and
One
forth.
enemy remaining.
Move in a 1 versus
Imagine if I died right now. Oh,
1. Move will win it out for his team. 8-9 now. Whoops.
PK being put on a broken buy now? Something like it.
Yep. Mixed buy. Now a timeout will be called by PA. They look to regain control of this half before it gets away from them.
I think PA are gonna have to be concerned starting for. Yeah, PA are gonna have to be concerned. I mean, LG, they have Omen ult, they have Jet ult. Jet ult's not too significant, but they have KO ult, they're 3 off. KJ ult, they're 3 off. They're 2 off Fade ult. I mean, again, if LG starts cycling their ults well, 1 ult per round, that's it. They win. But PA are also
Absolutely.
1 off KJ ult too.
Yeah, a lot of this could become an ult, you know, kind of an ult bonanza in the next round or two here.
Absolutely.
It feels like if one of those KO ults, the other one's gonna KO before the KO gets to him, you know, and it's just gonna. Yeah, and we are just a couple orbs away from Venn diagrams being made.
Bobbert, danger pings both A main and B main. And they're gonna start. Pierre gonna start walking up. I mean, Pierre gonna start walking up.
Mid crunch here.
get out of my way.
Yeah, nice pop here. Does
Pierre-
see one. HC give up, doesn't get anything though. Move though does get a kill. Bobbert's storming out through move. Bobbert chasing down retired. Thunderbird gets one on. Oh, retired! Oh no, the classic wins it out on it.
Spike
It's very
down,
quick
attacker spawn.
versus 3.
I have the spike.
Lake has been recovered. Blundering though. Their opposite number. 2 does.
Shadows traveling.
Alright, and now they've switched sides, changed sides.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining.
Grimly collects on. Now it's all on Thunderbird.
Spike
Does
planted.
have the rifle recovered. Do they press the clutch alt button and see if they can get a 1 versus 3 done?
Looks like Yin and Blundering are playing out. Whoa.
Just playing a, like a
High
slightly
low.
off-centered high-low. An awkward high-low though. Kind of aware of it though, it's
That was
Thunderbird.
good. That's a high-low crossfire.
A lot opposite. Gets one. Gets out. Out of
One
bounds
enemy
now.
remaining.
Oh, the single one. 88 HP. Without enough time though, the mollies do make this impossible. Both players will return to their corners and save. Or 9-9 now.
And both teams still have quite a lot of ults. I mean, PA used none. Pretty much.
Yeah, just the jet knives invested there for
For both teams, it looks like. Looks like LG are gonna start assembling up in B main.
LG are 1 away from their KJ ult here.
Looks like they're
They're
just gonna grab the
fighting.
orb. Yeah.
Yeah, this could be the Venn diagram round.
My ultimate is
Rally.
ready.
Getting them through. Here comes potentially the ults. Here we go.
Initiated.
Yep, nice. I do believe might have caught KJ there.
Oh, spike carrier is dead.
Don though gets
Spike down B.
insane
One
drop.
enemy remaining.
They just overswung a little bit here. You know, we'll match that. But they're all dead.
They went in too early.
Yeah, overswing you can't. Well, you have to exec a KJ out with like 2 to 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
Out.
And I don't think they used any use of the
Turret
helping get
out.
inside either. Apart from
No,
the
I
KJ
thought they were
ult.
going to use the fade out, but they ended up not. And just a devastating crossfire from the 2 duelists. Put the 10th round on the board for PA.
Both teams are still on a gun round somehow.
Here.
But
Oh.
this round will pretty much,
A pretty make or break round here for LG.
yeah.
Working here out of mid. It's on. Gonna run through him. Get the first on the roof. Grabs out. Great first kill on. Tired. Was found by their opposite.
Spike down
Imperial.
mid.
3 versus 5 round. Spike is down as well in such a bad
Here.
spot. Move. Having a duel too. Ooh, Yin though. But Zon gets another. Cannot find the other. This is Yin picking up their Spike has been recovered, but still. A 2 versus 3. With a KJ ult to deal with on the retake. KJ setup is also still just here on B. Moika trying to stand tall.
Target destroyed.
By the eye, they know she's
Found them.
there.
Bomb grenade
But the
out.
microwave just
One enemy
Moika
remaining.
assist.
wins one out onto
30
Yin.
seconds left.
1 versus 3. It's all onto move. One. Knocks 2 others. Bobber trades right back, and that's now 11 on the board. With probably a save incoming from here on LG's side.
And PA still are saving these ults, and they're still winning rounds.
They
I
still
mean-
have 2 fairly powerful retake ults.
Exactly. And Zon right now is, I mean, that was such a good pickup from PA, signing Zon in the middle of this. I mean, he's looking hot both of these games. Top fragging right now for PA.
Absolutely. Going the duality of going duelist to sentinel. Quite the swing. They're making it work. Knife does fine. I'm kind of a default, trying to find the pick with these inferior guns. Just been unable to crack this defensive shell for the most part. Trying to work their way up Imperial Geek. And yet potentially ready to take this contact. The sheriff versus the rifles. So it's the first, but it is traded back. It's a gun down. How recoverable is it?
Shutting them down.
Zon does have that op up as well. Retired. Ooh, might have found a timing here. It is seen by 2. Flash comes in, and they just try to get away.
Cover going
Storm
out.
to the rest of the 2 players here on site. As Bobber finds one. Flash though, the opposite finding one. Tired gets one on the Bobber. Oh, but they almost line up for the collat.
Spike
So
down
seriously,
A.
So the HP is minuscule for both LG players. Remain with a rifle and a dream. Still hammering the spike though.
30 seconds left.
Timing here, Brimmy just not looking the right way. Thunder, buddy, will they complete the shoulder jiggle here? They're getting so close. Waiting for it. Brimmy just holding it.
One
angle, they
enemy
won't let her swing
remaining.
From it. The turret collects retired and drops the turret. Drops the spike. Brimmy hears him rotating.
10 seconds
Left.
left.
Zon is so aware. He knows. He knows someone could have just crept up.
Match point.
3 chances now for party animals to take the 2-0 and I believe move themselves into a position. I believe claim that coveted 6th seed in the playoffs.
I think it's
Alarm
fifth,
bot out.
actually. I think they're above TT too. They're gonna be fighting for the 4th seed, I think.
Ooh, could be, yeah.
This is finally the round where Mook uses his fade ult.
We'll find out. Yeah, this is a use them or lose them scenario. Zon usually is forced off though. Here comes the ult, I think. Got it. Finds Zon, they just spam it down the field. Bobber back and forth. Bobber finds
Spike down A.
Those KOs are down. Trying to get the res. Oh, who finds an op? I'm not gonna defense here. Oh, defender Killjoy. This is so
Last player
rough.
standing.
Trapped in enemy territory is moved. They need to get out. I don't think they can. Okay, Malika will clean it up.
Defenders win.
2-0 now for PA.
They just popped every ult they could, but they couldn't break onto site. I mean, they just lost a lot of gunfights there. That's it.
Yeah. Blundering, a valiant effort. A 27, 17, and 7 scoreline, but not enough in the end. As just a good, consistent effort. Double digits from every member of PAs. They take a very crucial 2-0 early in the second half of this split. We're going to take a short break and be back with an interview, I believe, from PA's own Imperial Greek. Alright everyone, welcome back. So we finished up that exciting match day with the Fragging Frogs of the Party Animals taking that 2-0, 13-10, 13-9. Joining me now from the Fragging Frogs is Imperial Greek. Welcome on.
Thank you. Welcome to. I'm happy to be back.
Absolutely, congratulations on your 2-0. I mean, you recently made a couple roster moves, and I hear a rumor on the grapevine is that you're now doing the calling for the Fragging Frogs. How
Yes,
has that
sir.
Adjustment been for you?
Honestly, I can't take much of the credit. My team has been really solid. We got Zon as our secondary duelist. And honestly, I think he's been what's been the key factor to our team. It's allowed us to, really take entries and our kind of like aggressive playstyle to a whole new level, having him on our team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Zon, as you mentioned, really wearing the two sides of the coin tonight. Initially starting off on that Sentinel role for map 1, and then transitioning to Dive Duelist Jet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's honestly, that's some of his comfort picks. We're a team that really don't really set players into certain like confining roles. We have a lot of people who like to play different things based on what they do in ranked, based on what we practice and everything. Map preferences are a huge thing in that. It also comes down to, I think Lotus isn't really a map that requires a secondary duelist, and we're just fortunate enough that he's another KJ player like myself, and then it allows me to switch off onto the breach and really just support their team.
Yeah, absolutely. Big interesting agent pools. Never can definitely keep the other teams guessing here. You know, you guys are, I believe, and congrats, I think you may have now scraped and called your way into the playoffs if the season were to end today.
Yeah, we are very happy about that. That's something that we've been striving for. It's something we've been working towards, just because I know, again, it's funny. I wish all of our games could be streamed, because this is our second 2-0 being streamed. It definitely, I think the pressure doesn't really, I won't say it doesn't get to us, but I think it strives us to play at our best. And yeah, I think I'm really happy that we were able to clinch out this 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Apprentice, you had a little rough start, and you guys have been saying, you know, you've now had your couple of 2-0s in a row, and you're fighting toe to toe with some of the upper teams. Guessing you're feeling pretty confident as we head into the last couple match days of the season here.
I mean, yeah, I definitely don't think our team is weak. I don't think it was ever weak. I just think, you know, like with any team, there were some things that needed to be ironed out, and I think we're getting closer to doing that. And I'm really excited for playoffs. And you know, good luck to all the other teams. But yeah, we're coming. We got some behind our back.
Yeah, as you guys aren't often contributors in the Apprentice chat text melee, any words for the division before you hop off tonight?
Just bring your best, because we'll bring ours. And obviously, you know, you guys can see what we can do. I'm excited to see what they can do.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm Striker for Jam and Imperial. We're going to head off. Potentially, most likely no games tomorrow is the Juneteenth holiday in America. So have a lovely holiday break for those of you who get to observe it. And we will return later this week with more exciting VDC action. As always, check out the YouTube channel for the VODs as soon as they should be posted by tomorrow morning. Thanks so much, everyone, and good night.
Have a good night.